All right, guys, I'm not trying to get involved in this. In fact, I've done articles, I've done videos, I've not even mentioned Wes's name once. But I gotta say, this video that's coming out of Elevation Gym in Miami. Elevation Gym, are you guys like, what? You know, he's telling the world that anybody has a problem with him to come to your gym and he will take care of business. This guy may have gone there to look for trouble, but he went to your gym. And he supposedly went there with a group of people. I didn't see anybody else get involved. I'm hearing the guy may have some sort of special needs issue. All of that aside, and even if he had taken the first hit, it allows Wes to hit back. It does not allow Wes to do this. This is not self-defense. This, I'm not showing the clip. Clip's out there. You can look at the clip. I could probably call Miami or Miami-Dade and do a FOIA and get the clip and put it here. That's not what I'm about. I'm just here to make a point. You can see the video somewhere else. The point is, that's not self-defense. When somebody can no longer fight back, when somebody is covering their head, they're on their knees, they're on the floor, and this person is hitting them, it doesn't even matter if the person on the floor is a primary aggressor. The person doing the aggressing is not doing it in self-defense. That is a crime. That is a crime. And when the police get this, if the police saw this video and they didn't arrest Wes, they're going to have a problem. If this person that was on the floor sues Elevation, sues Wes Watson, could sue the city, could sue the county. But if they have not seen the video and they do see the video, that video is going to go to a prosecutor's hands. Meanwhile, they're going to arrest Wes, and he is going to get prosecuted, and he will have to either plead guilty or be found guilty, because that video, that's a smoking gun. That is not self-defense. That is not even a little bit of self-defense. That is a straight up battery or worse. Because if that guy goes and gets a CT scan, a CAT scan, or gets an MRI, and there's any damage in his head, even temporary, because, you know, when you're talking about the brain, there is no temporary. There's not permanent, and what you hope isn't permanent. But there isn't anything that's truly temporary with something like this. It's just like, I didn't even want to make this video, but like, that is a very, very disturbing video to watch. Elevation Gym is more than likely going to get sued at some point if they don't cover their ass. And they're not covering their ass because they're letting this guy work there. And he's openly telling the world to come to his gym, not to his gym, to come to their gym, and he will take care of business. So, I'm telling you, Wes will probably be arrested. He'll probably get prosecuted. He made a video after the fact, you know, basically just he was all like, you know, like taking like personal pride over the whole matter. He was just like glowing, you know. He was like, see, I told you, you come and look for trouble. This is what's going to happen to you. It doesn't help that the guy has special needs. I don't know if he is or he isn't, but if he is, now you're looking at some serious crimes there as well. It's going to make it worse. I just woke up. I haven't washed my face, haven't had my cup of coffee, but I had to make this video just because it's just like, you know, this whole self-defense thing. And now there's the LA Fit Expo. You know, is this guy going to meet at the LA Fit Expo? We're going to see this at the LA Fit Expo? I mean, this isn't Mack Truck slapping Rich Piana, two grown men that could have fought. This, to me, this looks like a prison attack. I mean, like literally from the movies. I mean, this guy's on his knees, covered up, and his crew, if those were his crew, they didn't step in to help him. The only person that tried to stop it was a gym worker, which helps Elevation if it was a gym worker. I don't know too many people that walk around with latex blue gloves. I mean, if that's the guy's crew or Wes's crew, hey, I mean, you know, that's an interesting fashion sense. But in my experience in the gym, that's usually the maintenance guy. So kudos to the maintenance guy. He didn't really get in the middle. He didn't really try to stop it, but he tried something. And that might actually really help Elevation if a lawyer like me gets hired by the guy on the ground to sue you guys into oblivion. Look, in America, you can sue a ham sandwich. So I'm not saying that just because he can sue you, that you're wrong. I'm saying that you're wrong because you know what this guy is all about. You know that this guy is calling people to your gym to take care of business, and you've done nothing about it. You know how I know you've done nothing about it? Because he's still training in your gym. Because if you had done something about it, he wouldn't be able to train there anymore, much less train people there. And he's put you on notice, and you've done nothing. So if this guy goes and gets a CAT scan or an MRI, and he wants to sue you, you're not going to win summary judgment. You're going to be in that suit for the long haul. I'm really, really mad about this, guys. I'm really mad. I don't like doing videos like this. I don't like doing this, and this guy very well may have started. This guy probably started because he probably doesn't train at that gym, and he probably answered, Wes's call. If you've got a problem, go to the gym. But, unless there's a video of this guy pummeling Wes and, Wes's eyeballs hanging out of his socket and he busted up his nose and he slapped his mom across the face and he set his house on fire. Unless we see something like that, then Wes, that's not self-defense. You're going to get arrested. You're going to get convicted. And this gym may find itself getting sued. This guy is probably going to sue Wes Watson. You have a video like that with a guy that's proclaiming how much money he's got. I mean, I'm just saying, you know what I mean? And sometimes the civil court gets it right where the criminal court doesn't. Because honestly, if he gets charged with assault or battery, if he gets charged with, I don't know, it really depends. I mean, you get an ambitious prosecutor, they could charge him with attempted murder. I mean, you're punching somebody with closed fists while they're on their knees, covering their face, you're striking them only in the head, it's one of those things. People have died that way. A lot of people have died that way. It's not that hard to die that way. You can fall and hit your head and you can die. So I'm just saying, but assuming that he gets charged with, like a little slap on the wrist, the civil court might get it right because he may have to pay $1 million. An Elevation Gym, they might come and repo their treadmills because they won't be able to pay the settlement. You know what I mean? And then that's how, sometimes the civil side gets it right. I'm really, really angry. I'm going to try to cool off a little bit. Iron Mag Labs has got a sale till next Friday, January the 3rd. 40% off site-wide with code PARTY40. And that code PARTY40 also works over at Muscle Gels. MuscleGels with a Z.com. Amazing products. Title sponsor is Strength Addicts. And definitely check them out. And yes, I will be writing an article about this for Iron Magazine. I'm really annoyed by this, guys. I'm really, really annoyed by this. I hate seeing self-defense used like this. And I think the fact that the guy has special needs is really making my blood boil.